Hey guys, this is your Empress D from Empress Empire, and I am here with a message. I want to ask God, the universe, the angels, the ancestors, the spirit guides, and ascended masters to come through and help me deliver a message for you. See what they have for my collective. What messages do they have for my collective? I'm feeling an energy that you guys or someone out there feels like they've been left out. Like they've been left out of the happiness, out of the celebration, out of the movement forward. And I feel like you've been trying to be strong, you've been trying your best to keep yourself balanced, do the right thing, take the good with the bad, and keep moving forward. But then it's like, is all this positivity, like, is it just in my head? Because I'm not seeing it. You know? I'm feeling like some of my collective out there, they feel like they've been left out, like they've been forgotten. Let's see what messages they have. Oh no, we're not doing that. We'll do this. We got Hierophants. Yeah, I feel like a lot of yous as well have been learning a lot about your spirituality. You've been learning about who you really are, the people that are in your circle, right? The people who are the real people in your corner. You have had clarity on that. Okay. Because, you know, we see the Hierophant, yeah, it means the marriage card or whatever the case is. But I also feel like it's also a community, right? A group of people that follow a leader or just get together and congregate as well. But I feel like that. I mean, if it comes with marriage, we'll know a little bit later. But right now, just by looking at those two cards, I feel that like you have gotten a clarity on who is who in your circle. And maybe that is why you've been having this feeling of being left out, or maybe not fitting in anymore, outgrowing certain people, because also the Hierophant is a teacher. Right? So maybe you outgrew some of the people in your circle. And that's the truth. You receive clarity. Your intuition is on point. You're able to communicate with yourself and with your spiritual leader, which is God. Right? What other spiritual leader we need besides God? See, there's been a sacrifice that has been made for enlightenment to receive this clarity. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So you see, you've taken the time to see the truth about you, about your faith, about who you have in your circle, and you've been able to, you know, depictate who's an illusion, who's real, who's fake, who brings problems, who, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that. Feeling that. See what else. We all know the story can take a turn, but those are just some messages for someone out there. Clarify this Hierophant for me. Por favor. Somebody from your circle is watching you, observing you, trying to learn from you, trying to find out what you're up to. Okay, with the Page of Swords. For others of you, your children are watching you, noticing what you're doing, taking your example. They look up to you. This is a child energy, and this is a superior energy, a teacher, a guide, a wise one. So some of you, you know, maybe you have kids between, I would say, 13 and 17, and their light bulbs are going off. They're trying to find out, you know, some of them are trying to take like little risks. Some of them got little friends, you know, talking in their ear, and their light bulbs are going off, and they're trying to you know, they're in a very absorbent moment in their life right now. The World. Yeah, you've realized the cycles that need to end. You realize also what things have already been completed, what has ran its course. Clarify this Hangman. The sacrifices that you have made have been a struggle. Okay, not everybody has, and the steps that you have taken, the sacrifices that you have made, maybe in your spiritual journey, a lot of people are not on board with you. And like I said, there's interference from others, right? I see the interference right here with these little birds. And then of course, Five of Wands, that's definitely like, no, do this, no, do that, no, I'm gonna do this, no, I'm gonna do that. Well, if you can't go, I can't go, and if you can't come, he can't come. And like trying to cause some type of, you know, imbalance, interruptions, uproar, while you're over here trying to enlighten yourself, trying to be the better person, trying to receive these messages that the higher power is sending you. Hermit. I'm telling you, there is like an energy of self-discovery here. And you're discerning literally what is what. Bottom of the deck, the Magician in the reverse. I feel like the Magician in the reverse has what it takes to do whatever, but they're just not doing it right now. And I feel like you're not exercising your power because there is a moment of stillness. And maybe that's why you feel like you've been left out in the cold and things like that, because you're in a moment of learning about yourself, discerning who is who's in your way, and you know, trying to be a good example for your kids, trying to discover yourself, trying to end out cycles that need to be finished, thinking patterns that, you know, no longer serve you. This is good. I feel like it's a moment of growth. Look at that. Patience and planning. Absolutely. Pillars. You see these pillars? They mean stability. Are they finished? No. Are they holding up anything? Not really. But we see the 7, and the 7 is about development and growth. Patience and planning, again, receiving that enlightenment from the universe, receiving these messages. Okay, also this protection. All right, we see in two places right here, we see a protective energetic holding space while you receive this clarity. Okay, while you connect with your intuition, while you patiently plan what your next move is. Okay, while you read up and study or whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, to grow within yourself, to find out about yourself. Let's see what else. Light. Look at that one more time. And that number 10 again, that completion. Well, we don't have the number 10 again, but I've been feeling the energy of completion in this reading. Seeing the light. You see, those are messages that are coming from the universe. The Seven of Cups is also about a dream state. So I think we picked this up in a reading the other day, but your dreams at this time are very important. Very important for your growth, for your spirituality, for having the strength to deal with the adversities and the problems that have been, trying to interfere. Because, and that shit is so real, because when you sacrificing and you growing and you trying to learn yourself and you trying to see the light and plan your shit, niggas come and they try to fucking sway you in the other direction. So be careful of that. Wow. Hope, more light. You see the light, and more light. Have hope that this development that you're going through, that this growth, that maybe this moment of stagnation that you feel, right? Because ever since the beginning, I've been feeling like somebody feels like they're left out in the cold. You have to keep the hope alive. The universe is working in your favor, on your behalf, but you gotta have hope. You gotta have faith. I see the number 789 here. I know that, when the DM doesn't pop up and all that, I know the readings are not that entertaining. They're not that interesting. But guess what? In prior readings, we've gotten the energy that this person, take it how it resonates, needs to be released, needed to be released, however it resonates to you. And this is what has to take place. In the meantime, while you release this person into the universe, planning your shit, getting messages, raising your vibration, okay, eliminating anybody that's trying to make you sacrifice what is coming for you, trying to cloud your judgment. Okay, a moment of solitude is necessary. Why? So that you could receive guidance from the universe. Not every reading that you watch on YouTube is gonna give you the guidance that you need, because everybody is at a different level in their journey, and the messages and the insights and the intuition and the dreams and the synchronicities and the signs, they all come at the right time. So if you give yourself this moment of silence, this moment of, I'm going to work on me now, I'm going to discover who I am, I'm going to discover my soul purpose, why am I here, right? Because a lot of people are into this whole twin flame journey, but what is it about? It is about growing so that you can make a difference in the world with or without this person. period. Because if you weren't here, well, everybody's here for a reason, but if you weren't here for a specific mission, you would have never bumped into your twin flame. That's more of an important sign than the actual person. If you're lucky enough, if you're blessed enough to meet your twin flame and know that this is your twin flame, then that's when you have a sign that you have a job to do here on this earth. But you have to discover who you are and work on yourself in order to find that job, what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Because here we see passion ignited. Okay? We see this energetic holding space. Yes, your heart is burning for this person. It feels so good. But what else? What else are you supposed to do with all this burning passion? What? Give it to somebody that's not at your level? No. Absolutely not. You have to take this passion and plan. Okay? You have to take this passion and discover thyself. And you have to take this passion and make a sacrifice. Take advantage of this divine intervention, separation, to see the truth. Okay? To see the truth about this cycle. To understand your spiritual journey. To learn more about yourself. We never stop learning. We're always students. Right? To see the light. To feel the love from the universe, from God, from our angels, ancestors, whatever you want to call it. It is important, people. The most important thing about meeting a twin flame and all this bullshit is to work on yourself. See? Movement, choices, and decisions. Okay? We have finances, relationships, love, intuition, commitments. Like right now, you see, you gotta choose. What are you gonna work on now? Are you gonna work on building your intuition? Are you gonna work on following your heart? Are you gonna work on what you want to commit your passions to? Or are you going to work on your finances? This is the time to make moves. Patiently planning what you're going to do next. I feel like 2020 was when, a lot of people got slapped in the face with this whole pandemic bullshit. Everything was at a standstill. It brought a lot of things to a different perspective. Now this year, for a lot of people, is the year to see what the fuck you're gonna do with your life. Not for everybody, this is not for everybody. But look at the bottom of the deck. Choose wisely. I feel like this is the year that people, they're gonna find out what they're gonna do with their life. Where's their life headed? What are things that were illusions in their life that now they have to see the truth and re-examine and evaluate what's gonna be done. Right? The waiting game is over. The waiting game is over. Now it's time to take action, right? To manifest positive movement forward. You know, others like myself, I was completely prepared for the pandemic on many different levels. And when the pandemic hit, thanks to God, it really didn't affect me. It really didn't affect me because I didn't need a wake-up call. I didn't need a reality check. You feel me? I already knew where I was headed, what I'm destined to do, what's my life purpose, what's my job, my spirituality, you know, what I need to fix about myself, who's good for me, who's not. I already knew. But for others, you know, for others, they have to, you know, do it now. But who cares? Like I said, everybody is at a different level, in a different space on their spiritual journey. We have open up. Open up to the healing. Open up to the messages, to the connection with spirit. The connection with God. Take action towards your stability, towards your foundation, towards your progress. It's time to manifest. Look, it's time to manifest what you've been talking about. Right? There's things you've been talking about it. Now it's time to get it done. Okay? If you want to manifest love, it's possible at this time. Spirit is saying self-love. Release, yeah. Self-love and release. Be open to this transformation. If this cycle needed to end, it needed to end. It's for your highest good. Okay? It's for your highest good. God is like, you'll thank me later. You know? You'll thank me later. Look, observe. Mind, body, and soul. There needs to be a connection with your mind, your body, and your soul to release and manifest. Seek the truth. I'm telling y'all. There's a heavy energy here of self-discovery. Change your focus. Change your focus to manifest, to release, to observe the truth and seek self-discovery. To welcome in new vitality into your life. Absolutely. Just breathe. See? You see the connection to spirit? See what I mean? and then love abounds. And I'm telling you, with this self-work that you're being guided to do through this reading, to change your focus, to focus on what you want to manifest, to focus on what you need to release, you know, and when you need to stop and listen to what the universe is telling you, to what your dreams are saying, so you can see the truth. Welcome new vitality into your life. Take in what God is sending you, what the universe is sending you, and you will manifest new love, a new love into your life. Healing begins. Yeah, from the bottom, from the base. That's where it begins from. And you know, that person that you've been thinking about, they have to do the same thing. Because your healing is their healing. That's for those of you that want to, you know, reunite with that person, whatever, waiting for them. Because, you know, I feel like it's a 50-50 thing. I feel like 50% of the people have let this go and moved on, and the other 50 are still hoping and waiting and you know, reaching and reminiscing and thinking and wanting and yearning, you know, passionately waiting and looking forward to a reunion, you know. No judgment. Everybody's entitled to their feelings. Look at that. Right there. Right there. You do this work, and this person is going to have to come and commit to you. You do this work, and you are going to welcome in a fucking commitment with a dude that's going to look you in the eyes, vice versa, a woman, whatever. And they're going to be like, yes, I love you because you love yourself and you showed me how to love me. And that is the purpose of this type of journey. That is the purpose. So you had to release, quietly observe, see the truth about you, welcome this new vitality into yourself, heal from the core, to welcome in this new love and a solid commitment. Why? Because you changed your focus to you. You know, you shifted your focus to you. Status quo. Whoa. Yeah. That person, we already seen this in the past. They were chasing that status quo, and that's why they ended up losing your love. That's why it dried out. And you had to release. But the angels were watching over you, right? Spirit. You see, these two cards are linked to cycles, right? This is cycles right here. So these were the cycles. Remember, the world card is down here with the With the cycle that I was talking about, that's the cycle that caused maybe a separation. It caused maybe for, you know, you to end this, release this person, and you observed this, you saw it for yourself, you saw the truth. It's like, yeah, you was coming to see, but you already knew. You already knew, because the angels, the spirits, everything around you told you the truth. When your intuition tells you, you can't, you know, you can't deny it. You keep it to yourself. You don't say nothing, you know, but you knew it. But now you have the power of consciousness. That's your present power right now, that you're standing in your power, that you know what you're capable of doing. If these two animals, you see he's holding these animals, okay? You can see he's holding these animals. If he releases both of these animals, he knows the damage that they can do. Okay? And I feel like the angels, you know, God's army, okay, they held back these predators because they aim to kill. They're beautiful and they're lovely, and I love tigers and lions, and they're just majestic and amazing. But let's look at it for what it is. If he releases those two animals and they hungry, they gonna go for the kill, and they gonna eat you for dinner. So I feel like spirit was holding this back. Okay, if you felt like you know, there was a decrease in this, you know, with this person or whatever, with this love that you felt, there was problems, arguments, fights, a lot of sacrifices that you were like, what the fuck. It was spirit that was holding them back from you, because I'm sorry, they was gonna destroy you. There was gonna be more bad than good for you. They held them back so you could heal. Yeah, and you should be grateful for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You should be grateful for that. Sometimes, you know, that's why in the beginning I was feeling, oh, you left out in the cold, blah, 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 blah. But then I see why. There was a decrease, you know, shit dried out. Universe dried that cycle out and held back that predator from you because they weren't in the right energy. Yeah, there we go. The protection. You see this protection? Spirit was protecting you. And your intuition told you that. They held this person back from coming to you. Travel in the reverse. You was wondering, oh, why this person don't call me? Why they don't come looking for me? Why? Because Spirit wanted you to work on yourself, change your focus so you can manifest a real commitment. If it's not with this person, it'll be with somebody else. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Somebody that's gonna value you. Somebody that's gonna see your light. Look at this guy. He's signing this paper and a light is on. Like there's a clarity, like there's purity in this commitment. And that's something that is going to happen, as we can see the event right here. Maybe it could happen in 3 months, 3 years, 3 days. I don't fucking know. But we got 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got, yeah, we got 2, 3, 4. We got 34, 34 if you want to look up that number. But we got 2, 3, 4. So things are going exactly how they need to go. You don't need to rush. You don't need to push. You don't need to do nothing. All you got to do is change your focus on you and what you want. And you're going to manifest this love, this relationship, this commitment. This person probably growing from a page into a king, you know, from a boy into a man. Look at that. I didn't even see that. But look, proposal, a romantic opportunity is indicated. Well, it says or business, but we're not talking about business because whatever. But yeah, a proposal, a loving proposal, a passionate proposal. And look, we got commitment and proposal. Yeah. I'm telling you. Person might be going through judgment right now for being such a predator, you know. Not like a predator, like, but yeah. Fucking predator. Subconsciously. Right? They were just in it for what they wanted, for what they can get. What's next on the menu? You know what I'm saying? What we eating tonight? If they release me from here, I'm gonna go, you know, rip and run the streets and do what I want to do and hunt and pray and you know, like. See, this shit wanted to come out. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. Be careful. Because I said it, there's people that's trying to interfere. Okay? Celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Absolutely. 2 more and I'm done. Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Embrace the renewal of your present power. And where you're headed next. Owl. There is a spiritual message and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm feeling. I know that message is for somebody out there. And here we go. To finish it off, I couldn't put it down. Lovers. There are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Okay? So this person in there, predatorial instincts, could possibly come back. Because, you see, they're guiding you on a better path, but be careful. This person might come back. And there's 2 paths. It's either you be with them or you continue. And if it doesn't, if your intuition tells you like, I don't think you change. I think you still that same, you know, ruthless predator. Nah, I'm going to stay true to myself. I'm going to go this way. Right? Because here it says your intuition and healing powers, okay, will guide you in a better path. But be careful, because a snake might come, and when we see the snake, it's almost like, I feel like it's almost like devil energy. because we know that the snake, you know, came and tempted the people in the garden, right? Yeah. And you know, like, here you, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just temptation. I just feel like when I see the snake, I just feel temptation, and I just feel like somebody is waiting to strike as well, right? To take you off path, to show you something else. And maybe you might be swayed by passion or attraction or something that looks sweet and delicious. You know what I'm saying? 444 on my timer. It's 4044, but I saw the 444. That could be a number for you as well. So yeah. And then, you know, great wisdom, spiritual messages. I told you, in your dreams, synchronicities, signs, all these things are gonna come to you to help steer you to a better path, towards this celebration, letting go of emotional upheavals, burning, leaving behind what doesn't serve you anymore, so you can manifest a real commitment. So it's like some of you're gonna have two options. Okay, you're gonna have two options, but you gotta be true to yourself when you're picking these options. What's for your highest good? Well, guys, that is all I have for right now. God willing, I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you to all my subscribers and the loyal supporters to my channel. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, that it gave you some clarity, strength, and power to move forward confidently. As per usual, this is your Empress D. I love you all. Signing off.